new head power.
Hey everyone, we are back with more World of Warcraft. I don't got any powers on any of my gear until I'm out of Azeroth level 50.
I got 13, so I got a head power.
Okay, so we need to go down to where number 1 is. So I want to do that.
Oh, okay.
Because it was the first time that felt like it really connected to the Warcraft universe. It was also a massive dungeon, but with more direction, being 5 separate paths compared to like BRD that had too much stuff in the dungeon to get people to do things in it. Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's it. I did actually really like BRD.
Oh, never mind. There's 2 equipment caches now.
This installation may yet
How?
yield knowledge that we can use to contain or destroy
What do you
Gahul.
mean?
Seek out any relics and
I
texts
just got
that may be
Explore
of use.
Nazmir.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Alright, so let's get some Tortola.
sure.
Have anything ancient
Can't
to
believe
trade?
those monsters got
These could be
Torga.
at least
Don't think a lot of
those
Tortolans want to hear the details of the dead and gutted Loa, but what am I gonna tell the others now when I get back? Tell Yash if he wants to live a crazy story. He should go to Gloom Hall and help stop the blood trolls and their god.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
Fine, I'll go to Gloom Hollow and see how crazy this will get. LFG BRD could get you like level 48s and level 60s looking to do completely different things. Yeah.
I've seen things that would scare you.
Torga's dead and I got nothing to tell others when I get back. Okay, they just say.
Come back with some better stuff.
Okay, oh, that's good.
Gosh.
Because it's not shared, so if I do it ahead, it
Greetings,
doesn't.
sir and or ma'am.
What do you want? I'm ready to head home. There's nothing interesting happening here anymore. Tell Krez about what happened to Torga and have the chance for new stories to be told if he goes to Gloom Hollow.
Fine, leave. I was done talking to you anyway.
Cool.
And then when you tried to do Emperor runs, you'd always get 1,000 tells asking you to do other things. Yep, sounds about right.
So now there's 2 cache quests. One's in Nazmir and the other is in Zuldazar.
Okay, we'll do the Zuldars later.
Well, I gotta finish Nazmir.
And that is the fate of Torga. What news from the Horde's reinforcements?
Well, we still be waiting on them, Princess. But we did get a lead about the lower Kragwa. For the Dark Spear.
Good to see you, Miro. Princess Talanji be telling me about Torga and the Tortolans. Guess we lucky that we got something out of this. We be here, waiting on reinforcements from the Horde. The Loa be powerful, but we be needing soldiers if we're gonna have a chance of stopping them blood trolls from building that giant of theirs. If we not be able to destroy the thing before it be finished, then Zuldazar and all of our people gonna be dead. We need the help of the Horde. Word of the situation already be sent to the war chief. As soon as we be hearing her reply, we can wait. Be that noise.
Watch your back. Hey, what that noise be? I'll guard the princess. You, go investigate.
Alright, now we got off at the momentum level.
Oh. There be trouble brewing, man. The blood trolls be on the move. They set up a large camp nearby and have been sending a small force to the isle south of here. If they discover our position while we be having no defenses, it's gonna be game over. We need to see what they be up to and get rid of them. Our best bet be to investigate the isle south of here. You want to join me? I'm ready to head out.
Stay away from the voodoo.
I don't actually I actually started playing before they added maps to dungeon. I distinctly remember maps being added later on.
Wait, she hasn't. Oh, it didn't accept. That's why I was like, oh, she has another quest. No, she doesn't.
Wanted for the death of 12 pilgrims and
Aw.
their escort to Torga's Rest. A reward is offered to anyone who brings the head of the great serpent Ayame. Okay. Well, let's go defeat Ayame real quick and then.
The fuck?
No map in the non-linear dungeons was hell. It really was. Like, adding maps to the dungeons was a super good idea, and I don't know why it took them so long to do it.
Hmm. Okay.
This thing says, someone died and there's a 25 respawn timer on the dungeon. So your run either started over without bosses, or was over.
Nah.
Yeah, that just sounds horrible.
More done.
I think the earliest case of people running into that, though, was, Wailing Caverns.
I was thinking about Wailing Caverns. And then I was like, I don't want to think about. Oh my god.
Hurt. Oh, he did. That hurt so bad.
Well, it was elite. So.
Dead Mines too, if you wiped on Van Cleef, you started over. I know, we found that out in Classic.
Yeah. Our tank, like, we wiped once. Our tank was not good, and then he just leaves.
Yep. Told while Piamet wasn't full mana, told us to attack the ads, didn't get threat on the ads.
Yeah, that's right.
He was...
Step closer
woman?
and don't mumble.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I put up the poster. Got anything for me? It's good to see that snake got what it deserved. It's your reward. You earned it.
Come back with some better.
Oh, some grays. Oh, I have a lot of them. Quite a few.
Something fell into the sky. It'd be over here.
I'm sorry.
I wanted to do dungeon. Never mind.
Yeah, after that, we were like, let's just quest.
A small message is scrawled upon the side of the rocket. Attention, official message. If you are not of commander rank within the Horde, stop reading now. From Patch Gobswad. My team's sent to deliver some firepower so that our plan in Nazmir can proceed. We're bringing a cannon that will make short work of anything that stands against us. We're on the Libation, and are looking for any anchor point off the eastern shore. Send a guide to direct us to a deployment point. Okay. So help me. Frog mark.
Up. Okay. What?
I be listening.
Goblins? Of all the worthy units in the Horde, why did Warchief have to send us goblins? I be honest with you, man. I be having little patience for goblins and their antics. Go meet with their leader and ensure that his crew and the weapon be ready for the assault. Zulus are gonna be overrun by the blood trolls if we fail. Good luck, blood elves.
Come back if you need me help.
Huh.
Alright. Grab this one.
I'm trying to.
The lower whisper of a mighty enemy near here.
There's a problem
They
with my
demand it be wiped
add-ons.
off the face of Azeroth.
Suddenly.
The dungeons in Classic were so good, but the mechanics surrounding them suck so bad. Yeah, like, I actually really like the dungeons in the original, but...
Cool, I can't. Anyway. Dude.
Why are you down at the frog marsh?
Oh, what? Ugh.
Don't go.
I thought. Okay, okay. We went up, and then I thought we were gonna go down.
Hi. fight crabs.
Sure.
Crabs ever.
Well.
Crab. This is steps.
Turrets.
Fucking. Oh, it's like water spit. Cool.
Hopefully that
I
is the
don't
last
care.
we have heard of that foe.
Out of here. Alright. Yeah, that should be enough for.
Yeah, it sure should. Resources.
Alright. And our quest.
Oh, what about this quest? Oh, hold on. Oh, you don't want to accept that, but you do want to accept that.
What?
Mira is not eligible. The Gov Squad. Did you talk to the goblins?
No, I didn't turn in that other quest yet.
Oh, what the heck? What are we doing?
Explain why you took forever to
I
get over
thought-
here.
Yo, no! It's making off with our A-mod. Our wages are gonna be garnished for the rest of our lives if we don't get it back.
Our mission is a disaster, a complete disaster. We were about to drop anchor when Naga swarmed the ship. The battle was hard, but we had the upper hand until a sea giant came out of nowhere. It beat the ship harder than a foreman beats a lazy peon. Don't worry, Bloodhouse. We'll get this plan back on track. But first, we need to get the crew together. Oh, who needs to get it together? Wintrig.
Yeah, I do.
Our mission is dead in the water unless we move fast. I found the perfect spot for a new base. While I secure the location, I need you to rescue the team and bring them back. We've trained for this a million times. Just direct them toward the rendezvous point and they'll find the way. We don't have much time. Let's go.
Later. There's a hidden spot over on the other side of these ruins that would make a perfect base of operations. Tell the team to rendezvous there.
Look, there might be keeping a level head here. The boss might be keeping a level head here, but we should show these Naga what happens when you mess with the Gob Squad. Don't you agree? The Naga are sending their behemoths to destroy what's left of our ship. Why don't you take my rocket launcher and make an example out of them? They'll send the message loud and clear. What are you doing and eyeing over?
Later.
I figured something out. Okay. I think I fixed my add-on. At least somewhat.
I thought I was gonna suffocate in there. Thanks, pal.
What happened?
Rescue. Jeez, alright, just close my eye. Alright.
Yeah, I remember doing this and not realizing I had that. It was not fun. I think I did that on Savianda.
Say, what was your favorite Burning Crusade dungeon? I think I remember having a miserable time, and I can't really be good Burning Crusade, though I'm sure they exist. I remember doing the slave pens on Lich. Shattered balls. I remember doing the Shattered Halls and people getting really upset during it. Because, like, people kept aggroing stealth AC. Happens, could happen. They're stealth, people can't see them.
I'm still in combat.
Fighting one of them.
Okay, seagulls.
Probably the hardest dungeon you ever did when it's current. Not Halls of Lightning. Man, I never really had any problems with Halls of Lightning, but I had so many people in direction at the time who Halls of Lightning.
I liked that one dungeon
Great to see you all
ran
made
like
it back
90
in one
times.
piece. Thanks to... Hey, there's the guy of the hour. What's the plan?
Everyone's present and accounted for. Outstanding job.
The kill is underrated.
Ready to roll out.
There you go. Let's have a moment of silence for the not so dearly departed. And done. Look, I'll be honest with you. Our mech, the A-Mod, was the best we've ever made. It was mobile, it was powerful, it was one of a kind. What I'm trying to say is, without it, our whole plan is ruined. We have to salvage and rebuild it. That big Opha siege giant broke the A-Mod apart and scattered its pieces all over the shore. Find its parts and I'll try to hammer them back together.
Okay, move
What's the
along.
order?
While I was scouting out the area, I saw a big armored Naga bossing the rest of the snakes around. Call it a hunch, but I'm pretty sure he's their leader. As long as the Naga have a commander, our operations here will be threatened. Take him out.
I love it when a plan comes together. What you need, bub?
Our ships are sunk. Our E-Mod's gone. We lost a lot on this mission. The Bilgewater cartel don't offer insurance. The debt collectors will be all over us. We gotta make up for these losses. The beach is swarming with Naga trying to collect artifacts from the ruins. How about we grab some of that treasure and make back our money? I'm sure we could find a buyer willing to take them off our hands. We'll split the proceeds 80-20. Sounds fair to me.
Later, pal.
Only 80%? Ah, you could have gone way higher. Where's the greed?
Oh, come on! 80% is plenty! Why push it and risk blowing the deal?
There's no thrill without the risk. Jeez, you really need to do more gambling.
Okay.
Halls of Lightning was easy, but you healed when it was fresh, and apparently shitty healers are the reason it was bad. I would agree with that, but I think a lot of the difficulty came from Loken and people not moving out from his attacks. Like, people were overestimating their ability and would just stand in his attacks and get killed.
Yeah. It was fun to deliberately not heal people through that, though. Like that one guy.
Like that one guy. I
You
can
know
describe
who I'm
him
talking
anyway.
about. You know exactly who I'm talking about.
Not actually. I can tell you, in FF14, the Vault was a dungeon that was really bad on healers.
Fuck that. Fuck that place. It's so bad for... I don't even remember which specifically.
So,
Yes! It was the one that I played a lot.
For Queen Ashara!
My life for Ashara.
item and we're done. A-mod.
Yeah.
Yep, the vault was particularly bad because people would stand and shit on the final boss. They wouldn't
They
break
get
their
more
chains.
relics.
I'll taste your blood,
Why?
Landwalker.
They wouldn't
Oh
break
yeah,
their
they
chains.
didn't know how to handle the chains, and they were just standing and shit. Okay, I'm
Or
done.
they'd both stand against the walls when the chains went out, and that fucked them royally.
Yes, exactly. Exactly what I'm saying. There's just too much outgoing damage. Like the tank wouldn't face the boss the proper way.
I'm locked and loaded.
Got those parts yet? Looks like you've got everything well. We've got the important stuff at least. Now we've got a big repair job.
Right.
What's the plan?
Good job.
Time to get to work.
That should take some of the heat off us.
Kill is underrated. Ready to move out?
Got anything for me? Nice hole. It should keep the cartel off our backs.
Huh? That was it? What's the order?
We got the A-mod back together. It's a fine piece of equipment, but we're gonna have to give it a tune-up. We don't want to end up digging shrapnel out of our rears. Lucky for us, there's a few Naga camps remaining along the giant that broke the gun in the first place. They'll be great for target practice. We'll deploy the A-mod just outside the building here. After we deploy it, go man it. I'll have you fire a few rounds while I tune its gun. Everything will be fine, unless it isn't.
It's true.
All right, team.
That's
Let's
true.
move. 50,000 gold
That's always
pieces
true.
to the first one who
If you
gets to
think
that
about it,
deployment point. Set up
and it makes you
ready to
think.
go.
Out of my
Just
way!
hop on
That
in.
gold's got my
Ooh.
name on it!
We need to check the accuracy of the gun before we can do anything else. So why not get rid of a few of those Naga
Just
at the
eyeing the
same
world
time?
quests that are available. I've hopped.
Hey, can I call you Hop on Pop?
Whoa, watch out! They've got cannons firing in opposition. Take them out with some cluster shots.
Cannons.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I don't see any cannons. I think we just shoot the Naga some more.
Giant incoming! Hey, that's the guy that wrecked our ship. Time for some payback. I've got just the thing to deal with them. Let them have it.
Great job! The A-mod needs a few more tweaks, but it'll be nothing we can't handle. Oh hey, good shooting. Gonna take a bit for the gun chases to get the gun chases set up. Who knew lifting big equipment could be so hard? In the meantime, why don't you go check back with your friends? Make sure everything's ready on their end. I hate to drive this gun into another ambush because they're not ready.
Later.
Yeah, you've been great and all, but we can handle the rest here. You can ride my rocket back to your base. It's a one-way trip, though, so don't fire it up until you're all set to go.
Oh. Alright, rocket.
New claims
Sure.
this rocket makes a safe one-way vehicle, but flimsy construction suggests otherwise. Alright, we're gonna ride the rocket. Look, another temple.
Ooh.
A lot like the Great Seal. But smaller.
A little bit.
I kind of want to have another Dragon Quest Builders 2 night where we build my...
Ah, you have returned. You were gone longer than expected. Any trouble? I will do whatever I must to
Say,
keep
sounds
my
like
people
quite the
safe.
crisis there. I'm glad you were able to get things back together.
May your vestments be adorned with the skulls of your enemies.
Alright. Recording.